Yo, so I was going through the passage, right, in the word, and I was going through the story of the three young men who were tossed in the fire by King Nebuchadnezzar. And to cut a brief story short, they kind of were tossed into the fire, and King Nebuchadnezzar then, you know, ordered them to enhance the fire, put oil, just really turn up the furnace for these three young men to burn. But in the midst of it, they were praising God in that process, okay? Which then kind of got me thinking how often, or in fact, it was a thought process. I was like, okay, you're in a furnace and you are praising. First of all, there's two thoughts that kind of came to me, which is one, what are you thinking in that environment when you're experiencing that? Okay, and two, where does the belief system stem from for you to even find yourself in that position of praise? And they were there in a literal context because they were burning and they wanted them to be burnt. And in the midst of it all, there was a miracle where an angel came down from heaven and cooled the place, so they did not burn. But it got me thinking, in the midst of the fire, they were in a mood for praise, you know. And in our day to day lives, we experience certain things, and some have more furnaces than others, they have it cranked up. And I feel like, especially if you are on your quest or in your journey to really better yourself and do things the way you need to, you will, of course, enhance or find yourself in positions where there is the enhancement of, not in the literal sense, but you feel the flames, and in that, how often do you find yourself in this spirit of praise, in a state of praise? That's interesting for me, and I know in it they found the miracle, but just a food for thought for people or for you. Do you find yourself in the mood for praise in that midst of heat, in the midst of a blazing fire? At the end of the day, they experienced their miracle. I'm just putting it out there. Bliss.